Alright, welcome to my second video. This is not seeded, by the way. Yeah, I'm just seeing where this goes. So. And I'm starting as Isaac again, and I've done nothing. I think I'm in 2 seconds. So, see how this goes. Charm of the Vampire is better than everybody gets credit for it, I think. As long as you have health, it's good. And you don't. I mean, you don't. What are you gonna do? Oh, snap. So, I realized in the last video that my face was covering the bombs and keys, or bombs and coins. So I fixed that. I also noticed I was really loud, so I turned it down a bit. Checked my audio levels. So it should be good now, hopefully. Yeah, so I've just been you know, there's a couple games that sometimes get on my nerves, but like I still play them. It's kind of interesting, you know, like why do some games, like why are people always mad at some games, but they still play them, you know? I mean, clearly it's fun to them, but why they're just mad the whole time, right? Is like the hit of dopamine enough to, like when you get a kill or whatever in like a shooter, enough to like satisfy that all that anger? I don't know. I'm not like that, but I know a lot of people are. It's a genuine question. I don't know. Down. Oh, crawl space. Go for it. Let's go for this chest. Nice. Not gonna hit up the shop just so we get an arcade. Alright. I think we're done. Tinsel rocks. Nope. Let's get out of here. Can't go in there. So last round we had 9 lives and I totally blew it, basically. I thought when it said like times 1 life, I thought it meant like you have 1 life left and then you're on your last life. I think is what happened there. Oh, I didn't mean to grab it. Tough. That's alright. Little haunt's alright. So, you know, I mean, at least we didn't die at the second room, you know, that one, the L-shaped room, or the big room with all those like faced and like close-eyed blood men, you know. So that's good. See, some people are just really fast at this game. I'm not one of those people. I think you have to put a lot of time in before you get really fast. Where am I going? Are we done? This is the smallest war in all of history. Alright. You think, wow. There's a couple of things I want to stay away from, but, talking about. But I think people, like, keep, like, a record of what they say. I mean, obviously they don't do that, but, let's take this after. Obviously they don't do that, but, we can take both. Obviously they don't keep a record of what they say, but what I mean is, like, we're done. What I mean is, like, do people remember, like, saying things? I guess it depends on how high your anxiety is, right? Because if you're super anxious about everything, you know, that's not really, I mean, that is conducive to remembering everything you say, or like making sure every word counts, which can be a good thing. Like, anxiety isn't in our well, you know, I don't know, actually. Maybe it's so in our bodies. I was gonna say in our bodies to make us feel bad, but it kind of is, you know, like, it's kind of pressure by it's like the opposite of dopamine, you know, like cortisol, I think is what it is. The stress and, like, I don't know what I'm talking about, clearly. Yeah, so how was this run doing? It's a good run. Hopefully I don't throw. Got good damage for this floor. So we got ceremonial robes, and we got flying and spectral tears, and we're definitely rolling in it. Let's see if I can get something good here, though. Midas touch is alright. Let's go to the shop. Oh, you can't. So, in terms of recording, what are some of my goals? One is to keep a constant schedule, because, you know, my mental state has been good, usually, but I've gone through tough times, as most people have. Everybody's got their stuff. Where are we going? Nowhere. Everybody's got their stuff, and, you know, there's a certain, you know, there's a certain, ooh, nice, certain truth to that. I'm gonna play this guy for a little bit, but probably not for very long. Okay, we can hit this up then. I'm gonna save my, actually I have Charm of the Vampire, I should use it more. Play this guy one more time. Keys would be nice. Nice. Alright, we're gonna maybe come back. Yeah, so little bit more of my history. I've been playing video games for probably since I was about maybe 6 years old. Yeah, and I'm 21 now, so what is that? 15 years of my life has been sitting in front of a screen. But not actually, obviously. I do play video games a lot, so you know, doing the YouTube thing was kind of a no-brainer. Eventually, or it became a no-brainer eventually. So, no, that hit me. And you know, I've always, you know, I've been watching Northern Lion, who, in my last video I said was my inspiration to first starting. He's, well, I mean, sometimes he'll say, you know, do any, like, you can have this idea, you know, and he'll come up with like a toaster that is like invisible or something. Or he'll say, you know, obviously, and if he doesn't want us to know, us being the viewers, if he doesn't want us to know, he won't say anything about it. But there's a I guess I actually just forgot what I was gonna say. That's tough. Oh, I'm a hardcore gamer, right? I've been playing since I was 5, so 15 years, or 6, so 15 years. About. And I'm really, and the YouTube thing was inevitable. That's what I was talking about. Because I feel like everybody's doing it. I don't know if I have this item in my thing yet, so I'm gonna grab it. Just thinking. Nah, we're out of here. Save my item, or save my money for the next floor. So now that I got the setup fixed, should be easier to view. What else is there to talk about? Well, sure, we can talk about this. I have a lot of medical problems, but it doesn't seem like I do. Which is kind of a blessing and a curse. So it's a blessing because, you know, I don't get like pity. Well, I mean, sometimes pity is warranted, but we don't need the hangman. Will this kill us? No. So, Sister Maggie. The Pact. Then we should get an HP up. What was I talking about? I was talking about my health problems, right. So I've had health problems for, well, I mean, I guess since birth, because we think it started at birth, but and I think it's a blessing and a curse, because it's a blessing because, you know, people don't, no, we're not re-rolling this. It's a blessing because People don't, you know, treat you with pity, even though sometimes it's warranted. It's a curse because if there is something wrong with you, people don't recognize that, really. So, and what I mean by recognize that is like, if I'm really having trouble with something, and then I tell them, like, I have issues, they'll be like, oh, okay, and then treat me differently. Which is, you know, sometimes you have to do that with people that have, you know, like an issue with, you know, their eyes, or, you know, they can't hear very well, which I also have. But I think there's a little bit of a stigma to disabilities. Sure, we can go in the shop. I don't need bombs, so I'm gonna pass that up. I'll donate a little bit. All my money, let's go. Alright, wait, did I go to the item room? Yes. Oh, Brother Bobby. Yeah, so there's a stigma about disability, I think. I mean, there's also something to be said about things you don't know about should be treated with care, you know? Or something you're ignorant about should, like, you're ignorant about what you're ignorant about. Like, you don't know what you don't know. So it's like, you know, you stay away from the dangerous topics and stay in the comfortable ones. But I would argue, oh gosh, I mean, everybody says this, you should get outside your comfort zone, but I don't think many people do. That's just a hypothesis I have. You know what I mean? Like, people are always like, oh, stay outside your comfort zone, or get outside your comfort zone. And they're like, you know, sitting at home for, you know, 10 hours a day, you know, and doing counseling for the next, or like are on call for a job. I mean, not to make fun of people that are on call. Being on call is obviously needed, but, you know, they're not actually working until they get called in. I don't know what this does, so I'm gonna let it ride. When depths 1, we should go to the secret room. Nope, I just used my card. So placing a bomb. That's my favorite. How are we doing on time? 16 minutes. Nope. So, yeah, I mean, there is some sort of stigma about, you know, keeping away from, I mean, not keeping away, but treating disabled people differently. I wouldn't say I'm a disabled person. I guess that might be the difference, is if you call yourself a disabled person, you should treat them differently. If they don't call them a disabled person, you should treat them the same, right? Like, if it's enough for them to have a different opinion of themselves, then it should be, it should be something that you don't have to think about, really. Although sometimes you do think about it. Or there shouldn't be the change in mindset between disabled people and non-disabled people. So I have a bunch of medical problems. Like, for example, I have a bunch of medical problems, but obviously it doesn't really show. Like, I look like a normal 21-year-old, you know, no underlying issues. Wow, wow. Which is, you know, in my eyes, patently false, but you wouldn't know that just by looking at me, which is fair enough, you know. You only get what you see, which is you know, fair enough. Like I said, but there's a certain way of being that you can, or not way of being. Who am I, a Tibetan monk? Not way of being, but perhaps a way to treat people without a stigma that have a disability. It's very easy. You treat them the same way you normally do. Well, I mean, sometimes you have to. I mean, it's kind of like oh, I forgot what ups to. You treat them the same as you would a normal person, but oh, this is kind of getting hot. Just give me a second to focus. I might die here. No idea. Yeah, see ya. Well, what I was gonna say is you treat them like the same, but clearly I have a deficiency for playing Isaac, so I'm basically fired. Is what I've come to. Little post Isaac stretch. Alright, well, thanks for watching. This is a little bit shorter than my first episode, but hopefully the changes I made to the layout were good. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.